Today, I want to do a little setup update. I haven't posted a video in about a week because I was moving to a new house. And with that move, I did a little upgrading to the simulator. Alright, so this is the new setup. A little more professional cage here. The projector fits a little better. I transferred over the mat, my beaver tail hitting strip, my little putting surface here, which I don't know if you can see too well from the webcam. And then I raised this up a little bit with a foam insulation board, just because the thickness of the beaver tail is a lot thicker than this right here, so I want to give a little leeway for that to sit inside there. So we'll just start from the top again. Same thing. I made a video that you can watch of my old setup at my old house, where I explained how I built this for under $1,200. Now this one's going to be under $1,500 because I did spend a little bit of money on this cage, but it's still a great DIY cage. So I still have the square launch monitor, still have the beaver tail hitting insert. I have the same pad that's under here, with this pad here, and then beaver tail, of course. But the big change really is the cage here that I made. You can't really see it. It's covered by the screen and the tarps, but I have EMT conduit. It's basically electrical conduit that they use to run wires in buildings, in commercial buildings mostly. But you can buy it pretty cheap at Home Depot. This cage is a little under 10 foot by 10 foot, and then 5 feet deep. All I did was I got three-way connectors for these elbows here. Got two-way 90-degree connectors for down here. They're like Allen key pinch type connectors, so nothing too fancy. The 10-foot EMT conduit is like $11 a piece. I got 9 of them, so that's like $90, $100 after tax. Then I got these tarps for $30 a piece to cover the sides, just some black tarps that look nice. And then the connectors were like $6 a piece. So, and then this padding here. So altogether, it was like under $200 to build this cage here. And then I just attached it with bungees around all the corners here to my screen. And then these 10-foot tarps I loop around so they're here and around the back. And they even come, like, I don't know if you can see here, they come in the back. So anything that gets through this gap is going to hit those tarps. I don't have anything on the bottom yet, but I'll probably put something across the whole back. Yeah, I just updated this. I just had this in my carport. It's an open carport. I don't know if you can see, but I have like tarps right here to block the sun for the square. I have a tarp right here with the zipper insert. You can't see, I got a TV mounted. I got my PC and everything right behind me over here. Even got a couch set up now. So just a little bit of an update. I just wanted to make a video updating you. Moved to the new house, got a cage. I think this cage looks a lot cleaner. I just had netting earlier, which did the job, but this looks really, really sweet. We'll go ahead and hit some balls. I only have a 12-foot wide carport here. I have a bigger carport, but this is just the bay that I'm using for this. And I couldn't put it directly in the middle about where I'm standing, the hitting strip, because I was afraid of hitting poles and, breaking my clubs and not having enough room. So I just offset it, and I put it here, which is fine, because a lot of the softwares, like GS Pro and a few of the other ones, have an offset setting, where you'll see the ball is still set up on my center. I think it's like 20 inches off. So it's not much. It feels a little bit different, but, it's what you got to do. And I know a lot of people do this, too, because not everyone has, I think it has to be 15 foot to hit exactly on center. For irons and stuff I'm saying right here, it'd be pretty much okay, but for my driver, I was just getting too close for comfort. So let's hop in the range here. I'll show you the offset, and I'll show you how this is working. And it has a little more bounce back than my other one had, just because it's like real tight on these poles here, and I kind of double looped the bungees. Before I just had them single looped. But it works great. I'll probably put more padding down eventually so it doesn't bounce all over the place. But you can see it's offset here a little bit. It's not by much, but it's what you gotta do. So, here's your balls. Show you what's up. The ball does go back a little bit, but I have barriers set up so it doesn't go anywhere, but you gotta chase after it a little bit. But yeah, it works great. If you want to see all the parts that went into this, exactly how much I spent on everything, and I put like screenshots in my other video of my hitting strip, of the square, of the screen, and how much they cost. You can go check out the other video that's on my channel about how I built this for really cheap. But it's just updated setup, updated cage. Let me know if anyone wants me to make a video on exactly how I made this cage. I can even put the EMT conduit and stuff in the description, but if you just look up Lowe's, Home Depot, 10-foot EMT conduit, you'll see what I'm talking about. I got 3/4 inch. It was a little cheaper. The 1 inch was a lot thicker, but it was also twice as expensive. And I felt like this would do the job, and it does do the job for sure. I've been hitting balls into it, and you can see it goes nowhere. I don't really need to do anything other than this. That's a look. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know if you guys have any questions.